All right. So the two bans that we know are going to happen every game. It's Riven and Rengar. Twisted Fate here banned out against the Bullets. Perhaps something that they've seen pop up in their scouting. Clone, why did your name color just change? You went from green to red. Should I move this down, you think? If I put this here, then we can still see like the names, the faces that pop up. We'll try that. Shyvana first picked again, dude. This is crazy. 2 games in a row, it's just been first picked. Skarner banned away from Aztec. I don't know if this is going to be Shyvana top or Shyvana jungle. We saw it jungle in game 1. It's definitely got an early start to the jungle. And Whittle kind of give us the blueprint on how to take advantage of that early level. So we'll see if it goes to Aztec or if they put it into a lane. Smolder selected for Demi. Demi now played Smolder and Senna, both the stacking carries. And he's going to continue to, follow in that motif. Dragon versus Dragon, yeah, that's true. Akali selected here. That will probably be an Akali top lane for Spike, one of his favorite champions. Selected here in week number 3. Finally get to see it. Caitlyn picked up here for Yerks after the Vayne ban. That's a good pick for him. And Caitlyn Rell is the selection. Caitlyn Rell into Smolder. Not a lane that will find a lot of kills, but should be a pretty stable lane. And Rell and Shyvana will combine very nicely together. As long as they get on the same page and press their ultimates, on the same people at the same time. It's a very nice find. Zed here selected for the Bilgewater Bullets. Definitely a flex pick. Could go jungle, could go mid. Not in a great spot right now, so don't know where it will go. Zed with a pretty low win rate at the moment. We'll see if they're able to find a way in. Both Zed and Smolder do have pretty nice scaling, however, but definitely no tanks on the side of the Bullets. Meanwhile, Rell, nice and tanky. Shyvana, a bit tankier in terms of jungle picks. More like kind of a bruiser, right? I guess it depends on how you build her, but can naturally build bruisier. Ari banned out. So no Riven, no Renekton. We don't know what's going to go top.
A new start.
Thresh banned away from Kalka. So still kind of their pick of the litter bot lane. Thresh has a tough time into Rell, so kind of an interesting ban there. Ooh, Pyke selected here for Kalka. So Pyke Smolder, very, it's very interesting. I think Caitlyn Rell has the advantage in a Pyke Smolder, but Pyke always with the outplay potential. really depends on if Rel is able to neutralize this matchup. But Caitlyn into Smolder, definitely Caitlyn favored early on, so we'll have to see how this lane goes. Could be an explosive bot lane. Malphite selected here. It could go top. We played Maokai in week 1. I don't know Gemzy for the Malphite play. Not sure where it will go. And Gragas selected. Okay, I'm now believing this is a Gragas top of Malphite mid. And they are very beefy. Sylas. It's gotta be Sylas mid, right? So lots of health, lots of tank on the side of Progress. Meanwhile, the Bullets selecting some champions here. Not a lot of large health bars on the side of the Bullets. I do think that Smolder has some nice late game insurance, but if this game gets into the team fight stage, it's pretty difficult comp to execute on. Sylas, a really nice pick. So many good ultimates to choose from, right? Take your pick. Even Caitlyn, worst case scenario, you still get a solid bit of damage from across the map. Zed and Pyke. Ultimates combining could be definitely a dangerous moment. Yeah, I think a lot of problems here. All right, and we are in the game, and the crowd goes mild.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All right, no more level 1s. I honestly really do miss broadcasting that. Y'all aren't ready for what's about to happen as Agateo bets big on the Piltover Progress. The Buckaroo's getting slammed down. There's a different type of Buckaroo in this game. It's like a dollary do. Still have a couple minutes in. I guess there could be a first blood, and that could completely change the way that these predictions work out. Hopefully that doesn't happen. All right. Yerkes Maya with the early lead here. Nice chunk down onto Pyke. Pyke with a counter. We'll find some damage back. Both of our junglers starting topside. Shyvana, that's 2 for 2 on topside starts. So there's a chance that this will be telegraphed as there is a disconnect, and we're going to have our first of the game. The LCC pause. Moment to read it to myself and think through it. But it is actually a good question, and I think it probably is for competitive integrity. I think they take, like, the client takes that time to reestablish the delay. Because I'm now caught up and this is live, which means I should be exactly 3 seconds in the past. Okay, we will talk about the game that's in front of us though, as we resettle in and refocus after an early disconnect from Demi in the bot lane. Okay, a nice early lead here for Spike, taking advantage of this matchup. No flash for Spike in the matchup. And we do see both of our junglers pushing down into our full clear. Yerkes and Maya with a nice big advantage. Part of that due to the disconnect from Demi. Unfortunate. But nice trap placement there actually is going to punish this and pushed up here. So we might see Frostside with his first gank target of the evening. It does look like Jade with the early roam after the push in is going to get that vision down. And Crispy and Jade now into each other. The passive from Jade definitely helping him win out that trade. I think we're just saying words to say words. Didn't you guys like invent a word? As Spike definitely too far under tower here, and this should be a solo bolo in the top side as Gemzy takes advantage of what we can only call to be an unfamiliar play from the top laner of the Bullets. Clearly not comfortable on the champion here in his first stage game. Gemzy with a big punish. I mean, that's huge. That's absolutely going to even out. Teleport used topside. Gemzy's going to get a reset. This is a roam up from Frostide to try and balance things out now. Spike should be able to find his feet here. But, yeah, did not want to give that big swing of gold to the side of the Gragas in this matchup. Gragas can build pretty much to counter the Akali, so a somewhat comfortable matchup. Of course, have to see how it's executed. Yerks and Maya already shoving in. Nearly onto a second. There's the engage from Kalka. A nice W out as the crash down does come through. Demi stepping on that trap. Another pull in here is going to help Demi land a couple of stacks, but Yerks and Maya just so oppressive down here in this lane. Already up almost 20 CS. Just at the 4.5 minute mark. Crispy now looking to find a way in onto Jade. Remember, if he's level 6, but Jade is not yet, he can still take the ultimate and go in with the unstoppable force. Dragon is up. The hook will miss from Kalka, and Yerks is going to land multiple autos back. Oh, really taking advantage here, bot side, but we need to watch the junglers as Aztec is going to look seen on a ward, protecting his mid laner, and is going to return back. Maya looking for a way in, will remount, but decides to get away. The flash from Kalka down onto Maya, and it is going to be exhaust used down, and Frostide picks up a kill. A really nice, clean, and decisive play here from the Bullets as they capitalize. Maya saving flash, just unable to escape, and they Kalka with a very decisive flash hook onto the Rel support. Alright, Yerk's pretty low here. This is definitely a kill angle for every Pyke I've ever known. And Aztec hovering to protect his carry. Yerk's will get the reset in. Alright. Teleport back to mid lane from Jade after Crispy had already teleported. Both mid laners now 6, both top laners already level 6 up to level 7 with that increased XP. Everybody else still yet to acquire their ultimates. Yerks actually stayed and forced what I would call a half shove, and he could set himself up for a pretty nasty freeze here, and we have okay, we're back in the game. We're going to have our post LCC pause on pause. There it is. Sponsored by the LCC pause. Okay, so at the end of the day, there was a play bot lane and there was an overstep top lane. There's a massive gold lead already for the side of the Bullets as Crispy is going to engage down here bot side, take 2 turret shots. The unstoppable force down from Jade as he's going to look for a counter play back, and Crispy forced to flash out. Jade could have an angle here, is going to call over Aztec. Aztec pulling off of his camp to go in. The unstoppable force from Crispy is there. The Dragon's Descent will just miss onto Crispy, but Aztec, of course, able to collect it as he was so low. And a nice, simple kill there. It's 1 for 1, but honestly, a really nice play from Crispy to find the one. Spike here could potentially be in trouble, and he's going to be killed in a solo bolo topside as Gemzy punishes the first time Akali player and finds another kill topside. Alright, Yerks and Maya back to doing what they were doing before the play down here. Kalka looking for another hook, does find it. Yerks finding more chip damage. I bet Yerks has got to be some of the highest damage in the game at this point. Across the map, it's pretty even in gold here. Big CS lead in mid for the Bullets. As Maya is going to be found out here. A nice play from Kalka. Will find another kill as the engage down onto Yerkes. A flash away from Yerkes as the death mark came through from Frostide. Kalka taking quite a bit of damage. The ultimate comes out. Not enough here. Okay, Crispy finding the engage onto Aztec. Aztec does not have the ultimate up. The Dragon's Descent will steal it for himself. And Shyvana kills Shyvana as Crispy finds the kill. That looked like a Viego play there. Nice find there from Crispy on the roam. It still says that he is Shyvana, by the way. That really was like Viego. That's so interesting. Alright. More ping spot side. It looks like Frostide has found his lane to camp. Kalka coming top, seeing if he can try and swing some things around. Luden's already for this Gragas, but Spike very healthy, and Spike and Kalka should win in the 2v2, or in the 2v1 at this much health. Alright, Gemzy is going to have to go for some type of outplay. The ultimate will separate both of the members of the Bullets. Ignite goes down onto Gemzy. So much damage coming through. He does find the double knockup, but yeah, it's not going to be enough as a nice roam topside from Kalka does punish. And they do find a kill. And yeah, now they've got kills in every lane here for the Bullets. And off to a nice start. 1,000 gold lead already. 30 CS up for Crispy in the mid lane prior to 10 minutes into the game. Kalka on a ward, but a nice little roam here mid, and has the hunch is going to get that out. Alright, we are going to have a play as Dragon's Descent from Aztec down onto Crispy. The smite coming through onto Crispy. Lots of healing coming through for the Silas, but it won't be enough as here comes Frostide. The death mark in. The rest of the return there for the team. Aztec is able to find one, but it's a 2-for-1 as Kalka and Frostide protect their mid laner. Crispy will not drop, and the Bullets win another fight. Already 2k gold up at just 10 minutes in. Kalka with two very impactful roams so far. It did mean, however, he's lost 4 plates bot side. And Yerkes, when we check out the gold differential, Yerkes up about 900 gold over his lane opponent in Demi. Of course, the disconnect having a large part to do with that as well. Is going to return down bot side here. And this roaming from Kalka is something that we've seen pretty frequently. Yerkes is going to be potentially cut out here. The 90 caliber net won't be enough, and it's going to be an all-in from Demi and Kalka. The ignite down onto Demi, the flash out, but that won't get you away from that ignite damage, and it's 1-for-1 as both supports remain standing. Both the supports, the ones to pick up the gold as well, and it's a collected for Yerkes in the progress. 5 kills now on the board for the progress. Crispy looking to add one more to the Bullets, make it 9. Another roam up from Kalka. They do find another, and that's 3 now onto the mid laner. Alright, 5-9. We've had 14 kills at 12 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's been so action-packed because we spent another 12 minutes paused. But this has been an absolutely bloodthirsty start to this game. So much gold being thrown into the pockets of either team, and that is extraordinarily good for the team with Pyke on it. Crispy now looking for that engage down onto Aztec. The two teammates from Season 3 fighting each other, just dodging out the ultimate, but there's the explosive cask down onto Crispy. Jade on the wrong side of this. Aztec getting very low. Spike is going to try to find his way in here, and it is going to be the all-in as both go down on separate sides of the fight. Spike trying to find his way across. Jade, the ultimate already used. I believe Frostide still has the death mark here, as again they fight bot side. This is looking just like solo queue, and the team with more damage is taking advantage of that. It's going to be 4 kills across the board as Yerks picks one up bot side. Both supports dying down bot side. But just a scrappy play from both of these teams. Looking very solo queue oriented, not very focused on the team fights, but maybe we could have predicted that given how we saw the drafts come out. Oh, the Peacemaker will snipe down Demi, and you don't see it very often, folks, but that's a solo bolo in bot lane as Yerks picks up one of his own to take home. Alright, Crispy still 2 levels up on a ward here, looking to make Aztec pay. Chunk down so low already. Kalka and Maya battling it out with each other. Does look like Maya's just going to leave that control ward. Crispy on the roam. Frostide there as well. The crash down out, but a dash in from Kalka, and they will find Maya. Maya obliterated by the bullets. Shot down by the bullets. And it's 14 and 14 as they pick up a kill per minute. Both these top laners level 11. Spike with the ability to run down here. A nicely timed shuriken could ensure that despite the body slam from Gragas, definitely there is outplay potential for the Akali. And now at 2 and 2, evened back up. Our Kalka is here, 90 caliber net onto Kalka will land, but Yerks unable to time the flash correctly as Mom will be called down, and Yerks will drop 15 prior to 15. So many kills going down across the board. And Maya now trying to walk up. This bot lane is no longer your bot lane. The crash down, the hook from Kalka finally does miss, and that means that Maya will escape this time. We see a lot of tanky members on the side of Progress, but they've built all damage. We have a Luden's top Gragas, a Malignant's mid Malphite. So a lot of damage here on the side of the Progress. The Magnet Storm coming across. Jade in, does find it onto 2, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're Malphite. A beautiful play here as the slow is going to land. The crash down is there, and they find 3 kills. It's a double kill, and Dragon, unfortunately, already taken. So 2 going the way of the bullets, but a nice play there as they combine their team fight powers, and that's what the Progress need to do. They need to find ways to continue to actually punish this team composition. Oh, Gemsy just missing the body slam there. A nice heal on the 5 point from Spike. The Shuriken will land. It's a solo kill topside as Spike gets one back. Nice solo bolo for the bullets. Spike's got to be feeling a little bit better about that one. Despite giving away that early advantage, he'll be face palming himself for sure in the replay. He'll be happy to pick that one up for his team. And 16 kills in 16 minutes. The Bullets are on a rampage here. Piltover trying to brawl back. They've got 11 of their own. As look at that headshot onto Demi. But it simply will not matter. The death mark target selected. It's 7-0 and 2. And Frostide has looked like an MVP caliber player in all 3 of his games so far. The mount up from Maya snapped back by Kalka, but it will not matter. Yerks is going to need to find quite a bit of damage in a hurry here. I think the more often that they can team up with Aztec Jade, Maya, and Yerks all in the same spot, the more successful they will be. Yerks is not in this team fight. They do find an engage here onto Demi. Quite a bit of damage comes through, and they do find the early kill, but Spike with the teleport in. There's no teleport here from Gemsy. He decides to stay. He is going to be solo killed bot lane. Meanwhile, the fight turning the way of the Bullets as it's already a double kill for Spike. A nice Piltover Peacemaker does land, but it's a triple kill for Spike, and the hunt is on for Yerks. The hook will miss. A nice little bit of sidestepping, a huge bit of damage coming through, but there it is. It's an ace, while not a clean one. All 5 of the Progress go down, and they've got 22 kills at 17 and a half minutes. They are bloodthirsty in this one. The Bullets here put on a show for us. And this is definitely a game where I could have used the second caster, I'll tell you that much.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, Crispy might be able to get out of this one. Will just dash away. Top lane taken. Demi's had a rough game here. 1-4, and with the disconnect, always hard to bounce back, something that we talk about, but his team more than making up for it. Spike now 6-2 after that beautiful team play that we just saw, and 8-0-5 on the Zed for Frostide. Looking great. Alright, Spike now 3 levels up on this Shyvana jungle. Yerkes is here in the wings, however. But fights all over the map taking place. Dragon up in 20 seconds, and you can tell that the Bullets are looking to find a way to make a play here. Maya is going to roam up, try and get a clear. Doesn't know that both Frostad and Kalka are here in this butch, and they're going to engage the Crashdown out. And there's the ultimate from Kalka to collect one more as they hit 23. How many kills do we think? I want to see a number in chat. How many kills are the Bullets going to get this game? Got about a 7k gold lead. Give me a number. Do they break 50? I think it could happen. Crispy looking for another one. The ult in, but Frosteye with a timely smite. He didn't have his team there, but he still lands that smite. And he is going to go in. He finds the solo kill as Jade flashes forward. Gets the ultimate down, and it's a big shutdown. A 1-for-1. That's definitely for the favor. And finally, they get the kill as Frosteye drops for the first time in the match. Spike, again, taking one too many turret shots. Could it be? He dies topside again. Gives over another shutdown. Meanwhile, Jade collected by the remaining members of the Bullets. Yerkes pushing forward again. Demi's the one to answer. How many stacks do we have? Haven't even checked in. 151 stacks on the Smolder. They're playing fast and loose in this one. 40 kills in 20 minutes. All right. Finally, a moment to breathe. Baron is up. I'm not sure we'll see either team position around an objective, though. I think it's going to be all about the fights. 21 minutes in. 25 kills on the board for the Bullets. 15 for the Progress. It's about a 6.5k gold lead here for Bilgewater, as they are going to push in further, and this is Deathmark down onto Yerkes. Finds quite a bit of return damage onto Frosteye, but it will not be enough as Deathmark pops, and it's a 10th kill for the Zed. Yerkes pathing through a jungle with a Pike and a Zed he simply could not afford to go through, and the Bullets do take advantage. Kalka now looking forward. The stun here from Maya does land. Disencourages that play, and they're going to turtle a little bit. I do think that Piltover kind of desperately need Yerkes in these team fights. Crispy is going to capitalize here, take that ultimate, take that tower as the explosive cast pushes him back. A nice body slam away does keep him alive for another second longer, but Kalka is there, and Crispy will collect one more. 6-3-5 on the Silas. Things starting to look destined here as Bilgewater playing a nice side lane pressure game, and there's really not much of a solid answer. Gemsy has been able to find a couple of plays here in the side lane, but you know, just getting punished here by the Silas. Has looked pretty good into the Akali, but the Silas matchup has definitely gone Silas favored. Both the solo laners for for Bilgewater are 6-3, as the Bullets look to set up their next play. Alright, there are 3 here on the side, as they are going to dive Crispy. So this is quite a big commit from either team, as the dives are going through. Zanya's here from Crispy is used. Big knockup is going to come through. The flash out. Jade ultimate already down. Gemsy on the other side has lived, has survived. So if Crispy can get away, it would be both surviving. Yerks is going to be there. It's a big shutdown. And the rest of the Bullets are pinging down onto the Barons. So Gemsy still has Explosive Cask. Could look to find a way in. It's a teleport down to bot lane from Jade. And this means that they're just going to give up the Baron. Kalka getting pretty low here. Doing a good job tanking for his team. And that is Baron secured at 23, we'll call it 24 minutes for the Bullets. That pushes them pretty big lead. Dragon is in 30 seconds. It looks like they're playing some kind of Death Bush here, as Aztec and Yerks try to bait in. Spike walking in here, could be spotted out. Couple early autos landing. Kalka is here, and it's engage here onto Spike and Kalka. Demi and Frostade not quite here yet, as already Kalka will go down. Spike, a huge amount of damage. The R2 comes through, and Yerks will drop. It's a 2 for 2 already, as Frostade picking up his 11th, and here comes Crispy on the bot side, or on the bottom side of this fight, stealing the Explosive Cask. Can he find a way in? Gemsy and Maya trying to get out. They will escape, but it's another Bullets 1 team fight, as they're up to 29. I don't see enough numbers in chat, guys. I need to see how many kills do you think they're gonna get. They're already at 29. Are they gonna hit 50? I think 42 is probably my guess, but we'll see. Alright, they've got the Baron, they've got the wave. Kalka does not have Baron actually, so Demi flapping over the wall is pretty important. Gemsy and Yerks gonna try and clear this out. Maya, good positioning here, but Crispy will just continue to do what he's done all game. Side lane very efficiently. Aztec 2 levels down, looking for this trade, but Silas extraordinarily painful and will win the 1v1. So good at skirmishing. And yeah, Aztec just inting away there. Oh, it is going to be going golden straight into a Caitlyn trap. You do not want to do that, so it's a 1-for-1 and a nice punish as Yerks roams over. Definitely the misplay to press Zanya's there that spelled his death almost instantly. Pretty hard to land a Caitlyn trap without it, but death mark now as Frostite and Kalka roaming together. A support jungle duo has found a lot of success. Yerks so low. Here comes Mom across, but it will not find him. Meanwhile, Demi faithfully pushing down mid up to 31. I want to know how many for the Bullets. How many kills for the Bullets? I mean, because we just hit 50 in the game. The Bullets treating this game like they've got an extendo mag. Able to shoot many. 31 kills already. 26, almost 27 minutes in. I got a barrel drum magazine in this game. Price is Right me with 43. Okay, we'll see about that. Nice play there from Gemsy. Good timing. Is landing quite a bit of return damage here down onto Crispy, but Crispy just so much healing and just wins the 1v1. Yerks is here now, but it's a 3-level disadvantage. The teleport in, and Crispy is going to try and find the way forward. The Piltover Peacemaker does land. Spike is here though now, and Aztec is going to try and peel out. Kalka is there, and he will find him anyways. Collected with the big red X of Doom. Spike now, you know, making, putting his wallet to good use. Maya with a flash gets away from the shuriken, but it will not matter as Kalka collects another 7 kills on the Pyke support. And they're up to 35. The only thing that will prevent them from getting that number is if they end the game too quickly. It's 4 dead for the progress. I'm not sure really what else they can do. Look at the death mark. It will pop, and it's another kill. It's an ace, as the only one that drops is Crispy. 12-1 on the Zed. Gemsy trying to find what damage he can. He's going to Proto Belt back to the fountain, but it won't be enough. Yerks, can he land one more auto? 90 caliber net does land. Demi in the realm. It's a double kill because they dive. And 28 minutes and 38 was the number. We're done.